Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome, Cancer. Today we're talking about what will you overcome in 2021 in terms of your separation or your energy between you and your person and moving towards health and healing and all of those things. And we're going to pull in a few different cards for a few different questions. And we'll talk about sort of the connection, how it reflects you and your person, some things to work on or continue working on, and some advice. So let's get into this. Let's see something that you're working on, something that you've worked towards all year. Maybe you're still struggling with it a little bit, or towards the future you'll be really mastering this or working on this to fully heal it. Okay, we've got surrender. I can release my need to control. So yeah, that's definitely within a relationship is really a no-no. You can't control your partner. You can't control the way they feel. You can't manipulate them to make them feel a certain way. And you can't hide, what you're really feeling emotionally, okay? So I feel like you might try to hide your feelings emotionally in order to try to control yourself, where you might need to release some of these emotions, let them out, talk about them, feel them, release them. I also feel like this has to do with past trauma and past stress, past people, past guilt, things like that. You're being called to let those things go, surrender them to a higher power, to spirit, to God. Surrender. And I also feel like this has to do with you sort of surrendering to your emotional needs for yourself. What do you need emotionally? How do you need your emotional needs met? And also thinking about sort of regulating these emotions, getting them under control, getting them to flow more freely, okay? I also feel like you may need to surrender to the journey right now, because you may want to control what your person is thinking or doing, or control the timeline or getting them back to you faster. And I feel like you need to let that go and let time play out and situations play out with people, with events, with things as they need to, okay? So let's see anything else that we need to know about you going forward. What do you need to... All right, we've got honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. All right, so first and foremost, yes, be honest with yourself. Brutally honest. What is your darkest things, your darkest fears, your most your most fearful things, like all of those things. Let yourself be honest with yourself about those things. There's no shame in it. I also feel like at times you might tell white lies, or you might get caught up in things not meaning to, but I feel like you have a hard time expressing yourself with others, or you might have fear of conflicts. So I feel like there's something with that about being honest with yourself, how you really feel about a situation or someone. Don't mask it. And I also feel like people around you may not be that honest. So you might be suspecting people of things, maybe not even your twin flame thing, but I feel like in your day-to-day life, because your day-to-day life does affect your ascension with your person, I feel like there's not honest people around you. Or it could be an issue from the past where people were not honest with you or lied to you a lot. It could be lies that you told yourself and are still telling yourself, okay? So Spirit wants you to be more honest with yourself, be more open. It's okay to let these things out, okay? That's what I'm getting from Spirit, okay? Because I feel like this is a very loving energy Cancer holds, so it's hard to be honest with yourself. All right, let's see anything else we need to know here. Yeah, you've been being deceived. And I feel like you're fearful of this. You don't like to think that people can be this way, but this has to do with a work environment. So I don't know if something in your work life is going on, or you're fearful of this going on. I also feel like these are the lies you've told yourself about not being able to get what you need or want, or be financially secure, or have what you earn, what you deserve. Does that make any sense? And I feel like you're being held back by deception. You're being held back by the lies you've told yourself, and also the lies others have told you. So I feel like this is about breaking free for you, Cancer, from a lot of old patterns, a lot of old ways, a lot of the old, sort of neglect that you may have done to yourself, sort of like the negative voice that you gave yourself. It's all about letting that go and getting to the bottom of things and the people who have lied to you in your past. Okay? Because I don't feel like, this could have to do with your twin, and they maybe were deceptive, and maybe you were a little deceptive too, and you may get the truth. This card has to do with the truth coming out. So that's a good sign. You want the truth to come out. Truth to come out about you, about your person, about a lot of things around you. You're about to get the truth. All right, so I'm getting 2 cards for you, and we're going to read them. We've got behind a mask. Yeah, you may be somebody different around the work people that you are with and then the home people that you're with. Does that make any sense? Spirit's coming through so strongly, so quickly. I'm just trying to sort this out. I feel like you need to be your authentic self. You're also meant to shine. I feel like other people mask you. Other people make you feel like, you know, you have to be a certain way or meet a certain expectation for their happiness. But something is very deep down, is sort of like a little bit dark inside of you that you need to get to the bottom of that and possibly stop people pleasing is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I also feel like you don't want anybody to know your issues. You don't want anybody to know your past or anything that you're going through, because I feel like you wear this mask very bravely. It makes you feel very brave. Like if you just show up and you show that you're like tough and you're able to handle shit, but really deep down you're suffering because you're not like taking that mask off. Does that make sense? And the other card that I got for you was taking steps. So taking steps towards just a new way of living, a new way of thinking, a new set of beliefs, new steps towards, if you want better career, or you want to move, or you want action with your own business, or you want to change jobs, or you want to move, any of those things. I feel like this is also you taking steps, and then your person is taking steps. As you do all these things, remember, these mirror to your twin. Your twin may be suffering with the same things going on in their life. Okay? So now going forward, let's get some advice for you. Let's just get some advice, general advice. Going forward, something you might need to hear to help you to continue on this path of taking steps. Stop torturing yourself. So Spirit, you know, you might be in a negative pattern hold. You might be blaming yourself for things that are not your fault. You may be worried, and worry is torturing you. So set yourself free. Let's see what else we got here. Be about yourself right now. Yeah, you need to just really take care of yourself. And we've also got forgive who hurt you. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me today. Love and light.